let's move on to what you're doing today in terms of how you're helping corporations basically convert attention into sales. Tell us how you do that and the platform and tech you use.
Yeah, so everything we use is our own, like everything's homegrown. And go back to that idea that the old is new. It's interesting watching this industry evolve over time. Now, if I were to speak solely to the digital advertising industry, I've watched it go through this interesting evolution where I'm almost surprised how long it took for us to be where we are as an industry. And I just realized that the story I was going to tell was probably going to be 30 minutes long. I'll skip the evolution of digital advertising over the last 10 years. I'm like, no, not a good idea. But what I will say is the most important thing is for brands and marketers to be pragmatic and also a little bit more simple. One of the things that kind of saddens me, maybe I don't want to be mean about it, but about where we are as a sort of industry, is that it's become so difficult and fragmented and complex. If you look at the number of companies in the space of broadly digital advertising, and you look at just the categories, I'm not even talking about your search or your social, basic big categories or things like that. It's just like demand side platforms, supply side platforms, customer data platforms, data management platforms. It's just like, all these acronyms 24/7 everywhere, ad servers, ad networks. Which one are you? It is all, there's a data providers, and then there's the ones that do the verification and identity resolution. And it's just like, if I'm a marketer, I'm just like, which by the way is why they have agencies that, if I'm a marketer at a brand and I'm like, someone comes knocking and they're like, you're what? Like, we're a CDP that helps with your oh, how are you different from the DMP from yesterday? Or the SSP told me that they do what the DSP does. And so this is why the agencies exist. And I feel I'm very empathetic to them about that kind of plight, because you don't know where to look. And even in these categories, in any one of those categories I mentioned, there's like 36 companies at least. There's a few leaders, but there's a bunch of companies there. So you multiply any given category by the universe, and you're dealing with, I was going to say over 10,000. I will stand by, probably over 10,000, but at least thousands of companies globally that are competing for ad dollars and confusing the bejesus out of our customers about what to do. And that's why I say about going back to basics, kind of like fundamentally back to, okay, before I knew or someone told me that I needed one of these things, what do I actually genuinely need? And for us, it comes down to the core of it is understanding consumers.